The truck that hit a large humanoid creature in Ohio in 2016. The Ohio resident, who was not named or asked to remain anonymous, says it happened in the summer of 2016 near Chesterland, Ohio. I'm 32 years old, and up until then I did not believe in anything supernatural, aliens and things like that. I tried to convince myself that it was actually just a hawk or some other large bird, but it all feels more like a lie to myself. It happened at 3:45 a.m. I drove my truck down Highway 322 to Chesterland. The truck is a Freightliner and was loaded with newspaper packages. The fog was just above the ground and I could not see the stars in the sky, only the light from the moon. I was driving over the hills at 50 miles an hour. Suddenly I see a very large dark figure moving across the road straight towards my truck. I instinctively hit the brakes pedal because I was afraid it would crash into me. The flying creature moved as if it was aiming for my windshield, and I tried to avoid it. However, it hit my truck. I heard a loud bang on the roof of the cab and then on the side, continuing to press the brake pedal. When I finally stopped, it was about 75 yards from where he hit me. First, I examined the cabin, fearing damage, but the cabin was not crumpled. At the same time, I realized that if the bird had landed on the windshield, it probably would have penetrated it. So I walked around the truck to see where it hit me, and I went all the way to the back, and then I saw the creature on the ground. In the dim moonlight, it looked huge, and at first I thought it was a big bat. Its wings were bat-like rather than bird-like, and that it was already dead, but suddenly he stirred and stood up on two legs. It was at least 6 feet tall, and it looked into my eyes, and its eyes glowed with a reddish-orange color. From the mysterious appearance of this creature, I literally froze in fear and stood, and then I watched until he spread his wings and flew away. It was only then that I reacted and felt intense fear and ran into the cab of the truck. I traveled to Chesterland at great speed to get there as soon as possible and spent the rest of the evening trying to figure out what kind of creature it was. It's hard to describe it in words. It looked like a winged monster from the horror movie Jeepers Creepers, and I only saw it online in the little moonlight. I could not see the face, and in general it looked like a very tall man with wings like man bat and orange eyes, red-orange eyes. The worst thing for me is that I have to travel this route every working day, and every time it turns out into a difficult task for me, I still worry about it 6 months after the fact. And one more thing, when I took my truck that night to the gas station, I saw that there were some tracks where the creature hit. I tried to find something like blood tracks or at least have some clue as to what happened, but alas, there was just one dent. Strange, in the middle of nowhere, what can happen? Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.